What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video. And Fabio Carvalho has officially been unveiled as a new Liverpool player. So in this video we will hear from Jurgen Klopp and what he thinks about Fabio Carvalho and what a huge talent he is. And I will also tell you about what Fabio Carvalho said on his arrival to Liverpool, and you will see a lot of pictures about Fabio Carvalho and him in a Liverpool shirt. I'm already really excited about this kid, because make no mistake, this guy is not just for the future, he is for the here and now. He gets the same kit number, the number 28 that he played with at Fulham, and he had a pretty amazing season at Fulham, I think scoring 12 goals and getting 10 assists in Fulham, winning the championship. And how amazing would it be for Carvalho to win the Premier League title next season after winning the championship? I think he has a realistic chance of playing a lot of minutes for Liverpool, because he is such a unique, versatile, tricky player. I watched many of his highlights and many of his games, and especially his game against Manchester City, one of the best teams in the world, really stood out to me when Fulham went to Man City in the FA Cup. Yes, they lost 4-1, but they were leading 1-0 and they gave Man City a lot of problems, and Fabio Carvalho scored the goal for Fulham, and also he had some really good dribbling runs against Manchester City. So if you haven't already, make sure to watch the highlights of that game, or to watch the Fabio Carvalho highlights against Man City. And Jurgen Klopp said it's great to finally be able to welcome Fabio Carvalho and introduce him properly to our supporters. And by the way, if you are excited about this transfer, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here. What a talent he is, hey? Jurgen Klopp continued, a player who can bring the supporters and the whole stadium to its feet. He puts his personality into his performances. He's such a confident, skillful dribbling maestro, and that's what I'm saying. And he's adventurous with the ball, Jurgen Klopp said. He wants to make things happen. He's a versatile player for sure, and he's very much an attacking threat with his creativity and dynamism. And that's the thing with Fabio Carvalho. He can play on the right wing, he can play on the left wing, he can play through the middle as a false 9, he can play as a number 10 as an attacking midfielder, he can play as a number 8 as a box-to-box midfielder, so he can be played in pretty much any forward and midfield role apart from the defensive midfield. And I think that makes Fabio Carvalho a great utility player that Jurgen Klopp can use in various different games, in various different roles. And that's why Fabio Carvalho will get a lot of games and will get a lot of minutes, especially because finally the Premier League introduced the 5 substitutions rule. So from next season onwards, we will have 5 substitutions in the Premier League, and that means Liverpool will be able to rotate their team a lot more and give the young players a lot more playing time. And Jurgen Klopp said it was a wonderful season for Fulham last year. Fabio was a worthy winner of the individual recognition he got as a result of that. It doesn't really need saying, but it is worth reminding everyone. He, of course, will need patience. It's a step up, but one we know he's more than capable of making, which is why we were so keen for so long to sign him for Liverpool. He has the perfect environment here to learn and develop. He has a dressing room full of the best teachers in football who will help him settle and adapt. With us, a player of Fabio's profile will get opportunity along with space to improve, learn and develop further. I'm looking forward to working with him and seeing him in a Liverpool shirt, in the famous red jersey. And if Jurgen Klopp thinks that he's a huge talent and he is looking forward to working with him, you can bet whatever you want that he will improve under Jurgen Klopp and he will be one hell of a player, and potentially he could become world class one day, and for like £5 million in total, it would be an absolute bargain signing. So what Fabio Carvalho will bring to Liverpool is speed, dribbling ability, passing skills. He can shoot. He is very creative. He has amazing dribbling ability. He can bamboozle opponents, and he also has a bit of pace, and he looks like a typical Portuguese attacking player in that he plays with flair, with confidence. He's very direct, he's running at people, but he knows when the time when to pass the ball, when to go at people, and when to shoot. So he was already really mature, but also, you know, playing for Fulham in the Championship, I think is a very good learning curve, but also he will probably need to up his game, and he of course won't be under any pressure to start really regularly next season. He's only 19 years old, so you have to take that into account. I mean last season he scored 11 goals, got 8 assists, which is pretty amazing. So not 12 goals and 10 assists, but something closer to that. And he also played for 38 games in total. He had a toe injury during the first part of the season, so he was out for like 6 or 7 games with a toe injury. But after he came back, he really played pretty much every single game for Fulham. And also he had a farewell home appearance on the last home game of the season at Fulham. They won 7-0 against Luton Town, who finished in the playoffs. And Fabio Carvalho scored, got an assist, he got a standing ovation after going off from the pitch, and Fulham won 7-0, which is pretty amazing. And they celebrated winning the title in style. So congratulations to Fulham and Fabio Carvalho. And he also played for the Portugal under 21s, and he played against quite mediocre sides, but he scored 2 goals and got 2 assists in 4 games that he played in the European under 21 Championship qualifiers, which Portugal smashed it. They only drew 1 game. They won every single other game. And Fabio Carvalho said, "I'm a bit speechless, to be fair. It's just an amazing feeling to be here at one of the biggest clubs in the world, if not the biggest. So I'm just happy to be here. I can't wait to get started. I had a bit of interest from a lot of clubs, but they didn't let that get to my head, because obviously I had the season to focus on. Once you hear that Liverpool are interested, there's only one thought in your mind, which is to join them and try to be in and around the team. Hopefully I can achieve big things." When I spoke with everyone, the manager, it just felt so natural. When things become natural, it's just so much easier to make a decision. And what an experience to play in the Championship in my first full season, and to get Fulham promoted and to win the league title with them. It was my first full season as a professional footballer. There's highs and lows, and it was just a great experience being able to establish myself in the first team environment with all the great players at Fulham who helped my everyday as well. It was just an amazing feeling. And we played attacking football, getting goals, which is similar to how Liverpool play, which is to score goals, dominate games. That's what I'm here to do, to be able to help the team with my assists, creativity and goals. I'm looking forward to it. And Liverpool from the outside looks like a big happy family. The togetherness within the team, everyone just seems so close. Even when things don't go well, everyone sticks together. It helps players individually, especially the young players, so I'm looking forward to that. One of the main reasons I joined was because of Jurgen Klopp. I've seen what he has done to develop players to the next step, and I'm sure he's the right person to do so. With me, there are some big names in the squad, and I'm looking to make a big name for myself as well. There is big players, and I'm just looking forward to learning from every single one of them, from their different experiences. I think they will be able to help me, and hopefully I will be able to help them. And I'm confident that I can contribute to Liverpool having success, winning trophies. I wouldn't be in the position I am today if I wasn't confident. I just have to be able to show my full football, and hopefully I will be able to help the team. My dad is a big fan of Benfica, and he loves Darwin Núñez, so I'm sure my dad is happy as well that I will be able to play with him. He's a great signing, and I'm sure I will be too as well. My whole family in general sacrificed a lot. They helped me every day and kept me going, because family is one of the most important things. Being able to share these moments with them is everything to me, because they mean a lot, as well as my friends and my girlfriend as well. Being able to have everyone around me is what dreams are made of. But I always tell myself, I haven't really made it, because there's always a next step, and I'm always looking to get better each day. Hopefully they are proud of me as much as I'm proud of myself. I'm happy that Mo Salah signed a new deal as well, because he's one of the best players in the world, and I want to learn from him. I'm sure all the fans are happy, and hopefully we can win as many trophies this year. Obviously at Fulham I played more in the number 10 in the attacking midfield role. It just depends what formation we play, but I also fancy playing on the wing, because I'm creative enough to go one-on-one and create things. But like you said, I'm more than comfortable playing anywhere, but those two positions are where I want to play the most. I spoke to Neco Williams and Harry Wilson, who played here, and they had nothing but great things to say about Liverpool, so it was kind of an easy decision. I'm very excited to get started. Obviously pre-season is not the most fun bit about football, but it's something you have to do and get over and done with. It's just a good way to get to know everyone and get to know the players, so I just can't wait to get started. I'm looking forward to every single bit of pre-season and the years to come. And there is no story behind Fabio Carvalho picking number 28. That was just the lowest number available when he came to Fulham and when he came into the first team. So he promised the kit man, because he did so well with that number, that he will keep that number, and that's what he did. At Liverpool, number 28 was available. Harvey Elliott also became number 19. He said that he had the Sadio Mane number 19 shirt as a kid growing up, so that just shows how young Harvey Elliott is, because Sadio Mane only left Liverpool just recently after 6 great years at the football club. And to have Harvey Elliott, basically a Liverpool fan, having a number 19 Sadio Mane kit as a young kid. He's still a kid, to be honest. It's brilliant that now he has the number 19 kit, and hopefully he will have a similar amount of success that Sadio Mane had at Liverpool. So good luck to the youngsters, Fabio Carvalho, Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones. It will be a big season for all of these players, so I'm really looking forward to the season. And Jude Bellingham continues to excite Liverpool fans on social media, because on Instagram he liked Fabio Carvalho's joining post, which indicates that he's following what happens at Liverpool very closely, and probably Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool have already spoken to Bellingham's representatives behind the scenes and told him that we would love to sign you as soon as the opportunity arises, as soon as you become available. But of course, he has a long-term contract at Dortmund, so it's pretty tricky to sign him and get him in, because he's just such an expensive player. But I think Liverpool are working on it, and either this summer or next summer we will get Bellingham. I'm pretty convinced that if Liverpool can find the money, then we will sign him, but that's for another day, that story. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had a good holiday recently, so I'm back now with my full force after getting a good rest, so you can expect a lot of videos this week. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, see you later, goodbye!